Hello creative pals, it's Leigh here. Thanks for joining me again. So we're up to week 39 of the Margarete Miller Collage Challenge. So this is 52 weekly assignments set by Margarete Miller, and the prompts for this week are something rough. So I've got some corrugated cardboard, something that came in the mail. This was a bit hard to find without going for the obvious envelopes and things. So I have a couple of lovely little pieces of art work that was sent to me by Mariah and Patricia from PM Artists Studio. So I've got them. I've also got these, which came in Happy Mail. So somebody has die cut some serviettes, little serviettes out of book page. Something that's dark, so I've got a couple of circles that I punched out of some dark scrapbook paper, but I also like this lady with her dark boots, her dark dress and her dark hair, and I'm thinking I might do something with her. So money, either play money, printed money, and a few years ago we went to Thailand, and as you always do, you bring back a few notes from where you were. So this is a 50 baht note, so it's probably, I don't know, worth not much. Be lucky if it'd be worth $1. Not sure. But we're not going back there again, so I don't think I need it. So that's going to go into my collage. And a chair. I cut this pom-pom chair out of Daphne's diary. And the bonus is a paperclip, which I've got here. I'm not sure whether I will use. So I've also got a couple of little things that I might throw in. When I was looking for something else, I saw this parrot that was clinging onto a tree branch. And it just happens to be exactly the same size and shape as this lady's arm. So I was thinking maybe she can have a parrot crawling up her arm. I'll put it like that. Looks like she's got a sleeve. Anyway, I need to do something with this paper, make it sturdy enough to accept all the things that I'm going to be sticking on it. So I'm going to give it a coat of gesso to start with. So I want to give this a fairly liberal coating, and I'll probably have to wait for it to dry. I'm not worrying too much about getting the lines out of it. I'm quite happy for it to stay a bit rough. It fits in with the theme, something rough. Alright, now I'm going to leave that to dry. My gesso's dry. I've cut out my elements and I've had to change things a little bit. I had to cut the parrot off the off its little piece of wood, off its tree trunk. It didn't quite fit in once I put the lady into the chair. I'm not going to put the corrugated cardboard in there. I found an image of a pineapple that I've cut down, and I'm going to glue that on here so it is like a bit of a headdress for her, but it also comes partially down her back, so she's got like a rough back and the pineapple leaves are rough, and the bird I think will sit with one of its legs, one of its feet on the arm of the chair and the other one on the girl's arm. I decided to go with this piece here for my something that came in the mail, and hopefully that looks a little bit like a mat that the chair might be sitting on. And the money, which this is what I'm finding difficult. I want to cut that circle out, but I don't know whether I should or not, because that's really pretty, that design. I don't particularly want this guy's face. So I was thinking I can tuck him in behind the mat like so. Maybe I can pull that across a bit. And so I'm not completely destroying the money, which I think is illegal. To destroy legal tender is illegal. I'll just not glue that down fully, but have it like a pocket that money can just slide into. So that will give me my something rough, something that came in the mail, something that's dark, which is her clothes in here, the money, a chair, and a paperclip. Well, I haven't got the paperclip in there. I wonder if I'm going to use that as a pocket, maybe I can just tuck it that way, fold it in half and pop it in there, and just have the, yeah, I think that looks better. Just have the round design showing. Okay, so I'm going to paste all those things together. I have cut out the negative spaces and in between the arm rails. I needed to cut that so the girl would fit in there. And I had to cut off her fingers because her hands were sort of backwards and they looked really, really odd in this. But if I put her like that, maybe her stiletto points need to come off, I'm not sure. Maybe they need to, yeah, that's what I do. I'll put a little slit there and I'll poke them down into the chair because they would be pressing into that cushioning. So if I just put a little slit just here, and then the same thing for the bottoms to go into. So it looks like they are actually squashing into the chair. Where did that go? Oh, there it is. It's easier said than done. Maybe I needed to make them bigger. That looks better, doesn't it? So the shoes are actually digging into the chair. And her hand, I did have it coming around, but that seems to have repositioned her a little bit. That'll do. Anyway, I'm going to tack everything together and then glue it down onto the page. That might need to be cut a little bit further in, just a touch. Yeah, that's better. Okay. This is stringy, this glue. So let me stick this down. I'm going to edge that with some ink. I might just, whatever's on there I'm going to use, just to get rid of that whiteness. So I'll just glue that on 3 sides. That money will poke down in there and sit like that. The chair can go there. Oh, broke my chair. Okay, so I need to be really careful when I glue that down because those pieces are tiny and one's already broken, and I don't want to glue the money down either. So I'm just going to stick these fiddly bits down. take that out, I think, just in case I don't accidentally stick it down. Okay. I need to put the pineapple on her back. Maybe I should put a slit there and put it in behind. So it will sit like that. Yeah, like that. Okay, so I'll put that on next. You can, I don't know if you can hear the noise, but you know, same thing. House still being built over the back fence. But anyway, something that happened to me the other day when I was watching somebody else's video. And you know the noise that a phone makes when it's on silent, but if it's sitting on a you know, hard surface, it'll make that vibrating sound, and it can be quite loud. Anyway, this vibrating noise is coming from the video, and then it would go for a while and stop, and then it would start again and stop, and it just went on and on and on. And I thought, why on earth doesn't that woman switch off her camera and either take the phone call or, you know, turn her phone off or move it off the desk or something so it doesn't make that noise? Anyway, so I kept watching the video, and then after it finished, the noise was still happening. I thought, what on earth is it? Because it wasn't my phone. I knew it wasn't my phone. But what it was my watch. I had it on because it charges through a USB thing that I had plugged into the computer, and it was signaling me to say the battery was fully charged. I thought, oh, geez, I'm silly. And here I was thinking, this woman, God, why didn't she turn her phone off or do something? And it was actually my watch. Okay, just getting those stringy bits away. Rightio. Though I know the parrot's not part of anything, but I just liked, I liked the way that it fitted the tree that it was sitting on, the branch fitted against her arm, and that's now been taken away. And I thought, well, if I put the parrot back in my you know, my ephemera box, it won't get used. It'll sit in there and then end up getting thrown away. Okay, so do I want to put a paper clip in there? Where is the paper clip? That's the question. It doesn't look like I'm putting the paper clip in because I can't find it. I could get another one, I guess. I can't be bothered. I wanted to use that one because it's attached to something else. Okay, so all I want to do now is just a little bit of, I don't know, maybe a little bit of stenciling in the background. Probably should have done that first. Never mind. A little bit of text and some stencil maybe. Alrighty, I think I shall use brush corduroy, I think. Probably I should have done this first, but never mind. Just run the ink out of that stamp. That'll do for the stamping. I think I might just draw a border around it. She was pretty glossy, so I gave her a coat of clear gesso because it takes the shine off things. And just want a pen of some sort. I'll write the date on here today. I'm running late. It's the 26th of the 9th, 22. I would have normally had this out this morning. I mean, yesterday morning, but because of the makers creative collaboration I put it back, and then we got an unexpected visitor, so I didn't get my filming done yesterday. And I could have done it last night, but to tell you the truth, I was just a bit too tired, so I didn't. Let's put some little shadows with a feeder. Stick around them. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm not even putting any splatters or anything on it. So I have something rough, something that came in the mail, something that's dark, which is her clothing and her hair. Got my money, got a chair, and I'm not using the paperclip. Okay, so that is my week 39 collage done for the Margarete Miller challenge. Here it is. Here's my paperclip. There we go. I like the other side better. There we go. Hashtag 2022 CWP39. Have a look at what everyone else has done and show them some love. Give them a thumbs up. Leave them a comment and subscribe to their channels if you're not already subscribed. And do the same for me if you wouldn't mind. I would appreciate that greatly. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video. Next Wednesday is the first Wednesday of October, I believe. Let's have a look. 5th of October, yes. Is that right? Yes, would be the 5th of October. So it's the Scavenger Hunt Collage, which is hosted by myself and Julie from Art and Junk Journals with Julie. The theme for October is music, so anything at all to do with music, you can put in your glue book or in your collage. Just put your video up on that day or after that day, it's fine. Use that hashtag, and we'll see you on Wednesday for that one. So there'll be a Margarete Miller in between, week 40. So the prompts for that week: a window or door, something that represents time, chewing gum or cough drop wrapper, a piece of clothing, block text, and the bonus is a bug or insect. Okay, so I'll say hooroo from Australia. Bye for now.